you want to check it out. Ashley was on, it was Fallon, Tonight Show, and there was a competition. Just you did it. You're better at telling the story than me. I don't know why.
You got it.
Let me tell the story on behalf of you.
Okay, so first of all, I submit to everything. I throw stuff at the wall as much as possible. Get it out there. My motto is get out of your own way. So many people are in their own way. Submit to things, right? So I submitted to this, and it was just the Tonight Show put out a thing that was like, hey, we want to make Jerry Seinfeld laugh. Submit some clips of you reading his book. I didn't know it was a contest, and also didn't think there was any chance. I thought there's going to be gajillions of people. No way. And then forgot all about it.
In New Jersey at the time, though, right?
Yes.
Because there was another person from Issaquah, Washington. And
yes.
I was like, that's a weird coincidence. So.
Yeah. There were 3 of us in the end. And so I submitted it. And then, I don't know, it was like 2 weeks later, I got an email from one of the people at the Tonight Show. And they were like, just to let you know, you've made another round of this. And I was like, okay, I didn't even know there was rounds, and they asked me to sign a release. And I was like, okay, sounds great. Still like, okay, no chance. This is ridiculous. And then didn't hear anything. And I knew that they pre-recorded it was on Thanksgiving. They pre-recorded Thanksgiving. They were having Jerry Seinfeld on. And I thought, I don't think this is going to happen, but just in case, I'm going to buy a Hulu subscription just so I can watch live TV. So I had to buy TV because I only do like YouTube and I don't have any cable or anything like that. I was like, I'll just put it on and we'll see if we can watch the live thing. I'm feeling like an idiot, paying the money. This is not going to happen. And then my husband was in bed because he had to get up early for work the next day. And I was like, if you want to wake up just in case, I was like, you don't have to, you can, maybe. So then we went and we were watching it and it's funny because the whole episode, I remember they talked to Seinfeld for so long and I was like, maybe they just aren't doing this anymore. And then they were like, okay. And then after the break, we're going to do the segment. And then Jimmy Fallon said, okay, first up from Wrightstown, New Jersey. And I was like, oh, and then I froze. So something that I do that goes back to, first of all, I don't handle emotions very well. I'm sort of like a robot. So I hunkered down and I just like stared and I was like, what's happening? And I played baseball a lot as a kid. So I played shortstop, batted fourth on all boys teams. I loved it. I love playing baseball. When I would hit a home run, I remember this to this day. I ran the bases, though everything was silent. And I just remember like everything would be blocked out. Couldn't hear anything. And it was the same thing then. And I was just like, oh, this is a flashback. And my husband is just like, yeah. And I was just like, all right, let's calm down. This might not be real.
So question though, was the recording that they played, was that your audition tape? It was the same.
That was just what I submitted.
They didn't have you like do it once you pass through those rounds.
Yeah, no, okay. Just so that was it. It was
how long had it been between when you submitted to when you were on?
A couple weeks.
Okay, so it wasn't like you had forgotten about the tape or something.
Well, I went back and rewatched it because I was like, what did I even do? And so I did it in a way that I thought would be smart. So what makes sense? They're on a late night talk show, go through Jerry's book and try to find something that has to do with TV or late night TV. And then he's got a joke based on that. And is it a short joke? Because, it's on primetime. It's on the Tonight Show. They're not going to play a joke that's a minute and a half long. So it's got to be short, make it something that they can talk about. You always have to, I always approach things that way. What is, can somebody talk and have a discussion about what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they were able to, they immediately were like, oh, it's about late night hosts. Cool. That fits into the theme. So yeah, then
he genuinely liked it a lot. Like it, I mean, obviously to move forward here, like you won.
Yeah.
And
which I didn't know it was a contest until the end of that moment.
Really?
Yeah. So we were sitting on the couch, and then I just figured, okay, this is all over and done with. Like, that's great. They played my clip. And then Jimmy Fallon was like, okay, now you have to pick a winner. And I was like, a winner for what? And then they bring my face back up, and I was like, oh, what is happening? And then, so then Jerry said, Ashley Gutermuth is my winner. She did, the joke's not funny, but she made it funny, which is, he knows what he's doing by saying those like nice things like that. It was so nice. Jimmy Fallon was nice. And then immediately Jerry Seinfeld tweeted saying that I did his joke better than he ever did, and then put my name in it. And then that went crazy, on Twitter, which still to this day, I will get daily messages on Twitter from like people trying to get money from Jerry Seinfeld, or people just trying to like scam him in some way or to be rude to him, which I'm just like, why are we doing this?
That's wild. What did it mean to have someone like Seinfeld do that though? Because I mean, he's a legend. Cool. And are you like a hardcore Seinfeld fan, or was it?
Oh, yeah, certainly now. Yeah. Really liked Seinfeld. He was the first album that I listened to when I was like 9, and repeatedly to the point where, obsessively listened to, all the words. And I remember, so he had, the CD came out, but then also, he put it out on like a special, and it's different. The special is different than the CD. And I remember watching that being like, that joke, why is that joke different than here? Just being able to, just listening to it too much, I obsess. So yeah, that was just so neat. And then I got out of that an IMDb page, which says Ashley Gutermuth is an actress best known for The Tonight Show. You go, is she? I thought she was best known for having weird hair, but yeah,
that's
crazy, it was super cool.